Spider-Man No Way Home is not only the best MCU movie to date, it is also the greatest Spider-Man movie ever created. Welcome to the HMK spoiler-free review of Spider-Man No Way Home. As my favorite comic book hero, I had to get my thoughts out on this triumph of a movie. Where do I begin? I've had insane expectations going into Spider-Man No Way Home, and somehow, someway, Sony and Marvel managed to exceed all of them. I was on the edge of my seat the entire ride of this emotional and endearing epic that not only celebrated multiple facets of Spider-Man in film, but also cut a clear path for the web swinger in terms of the MCU. Although this movie is bursting at the seam with star power, the amount of actors and the screen time they get never goes overboard, as the pacing masterfully gives the right balance to everyone in this movie, thanks in part due to existing context to every character present in the film. The performances are not only top notch, but it seems that they had a lot of fun. They had a blast in this movie. You can tell they really had a good time in this movie, particularly Jamie Foxx returning as Electro and Alfred Molina returning as Dr. Octagonopus. While Tom Holland shows major props for exploring uncharted waters with this character, the show was absolutely stolen by Willem Dafoe returning as Norman Osborn, aka Green Goblin from Sam Raimi's films. Of course, not taking anything away from heavy hitters like Benedict Cumberbatch, Willem Dafoe surges as he finally brings a narrative that Holland's Spider-Man desperately needed for his iteration. But then, that might make you ponder the question, who or what is the true main villain of Spider-Man No Way Home? Homecoming had Vulture and Far From Home had Mysterio, and that's the thing, my friends, the true villain of Spider-Man No Way Home is actually Consequence. Jon Watts has truly strung a grand web with this roller coaster of a movie. He indeed brings the hype and humor he's always known for in past Spider-Man movies, but not only does he handle the emerging dark elements with care, but respectfully weaves in flavors from the Mark Webb and Sam Raimi tonalities into this epic. The only downside of this movie is that I heavily recommend you watching this as soon as possible and as safe as you can, as the spoilers are extremely volatile for No Way Home, and I need you to watch this movie as pure as you can. While Avengers Endgame was the finale of 10 years of the MCU, Spider-Man No Way Home is the culmination of 20 years of Spider-Man in film. And that's the grandest thing about this movie. It is truly a satisfying product of everything that came before it, including that of 13 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and 20 years of Spider-Man cinema. While you may be cheering and crying throughout this entire movie, the ending will truly leave you speechless. Spider-Man No Way Home. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK and go see the movie, and I'll see you afterwards. Until then, I will check you guys later.